Trigger words. So I first discovered trigger words, sports fighting, sparring and fighting. I was really nervous about that stuff. So I started to use these mantras that I would repeat to myself, mantras. And I would anchor these mantras with times when I was training. You know, I was training, really letting the aggression go, feeling that kind of invincibility that you do sometimes when you're training and you feel on top. And anchoring those words to that feeling. And then when I would be sparring or fighting, I'd be repeating these words in my mind over and over, building those states that I wanted to feel, that invincibility, that aggression. And that would push out the fear and the nerves that I naturally wanted to feel. And so then I'd be switched on when it came to sparring and fighting, overcoming my nature in a sense. And this is even more purposeful with self-defense, where you might be fighting for your life. So you can use trigger words in the same way. You want to ensure that you're anchoring those trigger words to states of uninhibited aggression, that violent disregard, this sense of power. And you're going to get this through training, through really letting rip, letting the beast out, the violence out, and then triggering and anchoring those words and mantras to those states, doing it over and over and over, days, weeks, months, so that when you do find yourself in that situation that you are really terrified of, those trigger words and mantras can be repeated in your mind to bring about those states that you've anchored to them, and so that you can force out your natural fear of that moment and start to be in that state that you need to be in if you're going to have to kick off.